Angolans have elected their first new president in nearly 40 years, and now they say he must address the glaring gap between the rich and the poor. Despite being Africa's second largest oil producer, Angola ranks consistently in the bottom quarter of the United Nations Human Development Index, and it remains dependent on imports. Most of its citizens live in poverty amid high inflation and unemployment. VOA's Anita Powell reports from Luanda.
On a good day, Kialopo Feliciana brings home about 3,000 kwanzas.
The business is very expensive. That's why I've got little money for home expenses.
Angola's economy is so crippled by inflation that her daily earnings are only worth about $9. Her entire family depends on that.
I would like my son to work, but now my son does not have a job, but he studied and has a certificate, but no job. That's why he's home.
But just across town, a few Angolans are living this sweet life. Here, wealthy patrons can spend Feliciana's entire daily income on one outing for gelato. A one-bedroom condominium here starts at $500,000, but the slump in global oil prices has slowed sales. President-elect Joao Laurenco says he wants to lessen dependence on oil.
We believe that with your vote, yes, we're going to develop agriculture, industry, tourism, fisheries, and other branches of the economy.
His political opponents blame the ruling elite for spending the nation's wealth on themselves.
This impoverishment is not because of drop in oil prices, it's because of bad governance. We had a government that was focused on themselves and their family's pocket, rather than to solve the citizens' problems and for the people.
But analysts say Laurenco is in a difficult situation because the family of retiring President José Eduardo dos Santos still wields enormous economic influence. Roadside mechanic Cardoso Paulo Faustino says he expects more from the new government.
Yeah, for us in the lower class to have a chance to be trained so that we too can try to develop our country.
Like many Luandans, he says, he lusts after the city's flashy cars and nice boutiques. But he wants something far humbler. A chance. Anita Powell, VOA News, Luanda.